Ugh. All right, whatever we're gonna do. I guess we're doing now. Replay.
You know you're on the 5 minute, right?
All right, boom. Yeah, I know I'm on the 5 minute. I think I have to
Okay.
do it this way. I think now I can hop up to the 4 hour. Let me just do this real quick. I just want to see if this works. All right. Yeah, I think I got to do it this way for some reason. So we got our top up here. Boom. It's looking like we got a bottom right here. I don't know where price is at. So I'm gonna put my bottom right there. We could take it down to there. This is probably a better bottom, but we'll see what this looks like on the 30 minute. Hop down to the 30 minute, fine tune this, right? So we got sells up here, got some buys. Because it's stuck right there, I gotta pull it down to now it's looking like here, right? That's what that's looking like. That's gonna take a minute.
Right.
It just broke right there is where I probably would have originally been looking for, but it broke down to here. So we're just gonna have to be patient unless there's more consolidation made later on. So from this point, how I'll find my break and close, which has been helping me a lot actually, as I'll hop down to the 5 minute at this point, and I'll look for where is the close on the 5 minute. So if we zoom out, we can see over here. I'll fine tune it a little more, right? Boom. So that top, I really want, again, because the 5 minute is powerful. We traded on HFX, so I want it to break above that right there. Yeah, that 5 minute candle. That's the highest close of the 5 minute candle. And then if I go over here, I can look at these 5 minute candles. Okay, I want it to break below that right there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'll pull it all the way down to the 5 minutes. Say I want it to close below that, because then when we hop up to the 30 again, you'll see it's not going to be at the body anymore, right? It's going to be on the wicks. You see how that?
Yeah.
I want it to now close above that. That's just something that I've been noticing. I don't necessarily want it to close just above the body anymore, because it could do that. And then on the 5 minute chart, it could hit that same little resistance and then work its way all the way down again. But I know if I close on the 5 minute chart above here, that's a really good indication that that we do have a break in of structure. So I'll do this at this point and kind of hold this out and see if we can get a break. We might have to redraw this out just structure wise, but we'll see where this goes if we can get anything. Or if we can kind of see there's more structure being made. Let's go back to our 4 hour. So I'm going to refine this a little bit, because it's looking like maybe this is our zone that we could break off of, right? Right here. And then even right here at this point, we made a couple breaks away. So I'm going to take right here and right here. I'm going to see if we can scale in a little more. I'm going to do the same thing, right? I got my tops and bottoms. You can see price is kind of stuck right there. I'm going to hop down to my 5 minute. Right, I'm gonna make sure I get my tops and bottoms on my 5 minute. So we can see right there, boom. It's above this situation right here, right? We want it to break above that. My high right there, boom. I'll fix that box later. And then my low over here, we can see it's actually down here. So again, that was a big push away, you know what I mean? Even though that's a wick, you can see from this area right here, that's a huge 5 minute push, right? And that just kept going up. So that's why I just realized it's important to see if we can close below those situations. Hop back onto the 30 minute. Again, my box at this point is really just for shading. Dang. I just say I want to, you know, I know if you come into this area, I really wanted to break above and out of that area. Same with this situation right here. I wanted to break out of that area. Again, this is all coming from the 4 hour. So if I hop up to the 4 hour, just to remind you, this is what I'm looking for a break of, this high and low. Because again, you know, we're making highs and lows. Let's see if we can get a break out of here. Wasn't a break and close above.
Right.
So didn't enter the trade again. We know we got to wait until the last second. It could have literally been above till the last minute, and then the last minute could have pulled that thing down. You know what I mean? So you really got to wait for the close. I know it sucks, but we might be able to take this. Let's check out this 4 hour. You can see it's kind of consolidating right here almost. So that's still a breaking close below on that 4 hour chart. Let's hop down to the 30-minute. Let's see if we can maybe scale in a little bit some more. I take it down there. Again, this shouldn't change because it's been the same. I'm gonna hop on my 5 though and see what we got over here. So really we got to get below there on the 5-minute. Let's hop to the 30. So we could potentially, if it breaks here, we could take it down to this low and let that be a TP. That's why I'm kind of drawing it like that.
Right.
Because again, if I draw out these highs and lows, right? If we go to here, take this to the top, this is what we're looking for, right? Take it to the top right there, TP1, so on and so forth. And then if I'm selling it, I can sell from right here because this is still like a 30 pip move, right? It might be worth it. Depending on how the candle closes, if we close somewhere here, that's 30 pips just to the bottom. So that's a pretty good trade still.
Yeah.
I'll change this to green. Let's play this out. There's a breaking close
There it
above.
goes.
So we hit our entry in right here. I want to check out the 4 hour. I want to see what that's looking like. Ooh, that's weird. That's just a wick on the 4 hour. How is that possible? I think there's some flaw there. It doesn't make sense. Like, how can price be up here, but it's not up there? Oh well. Anyways, find our TPs. I'll take my first TP up here to the high, right? Boom. Snag that. Let's see where that's at though. Let's see if that's worth it. 1.74. I like that. That's 1.74. And then we could take it to this bottom because what do we know about support and resistance, right? It can always be retested. So this zone could be retested. It could reject off of here. So I'll take it from right there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm taking it there and not at the top. At the top, you could take it, but again, I'm just trying to get it in and out. I'm really scalping this thing. But that could be TP3 if you were able to have a TP3. That would be a total of 78.5 pips. But up to TP2, we got a 3.68 reward. We got to pull this down below the candle, right? That's where our stop loss goes. Candle below. Again, I'm on CAD JPY. You'll notice the stop losses are a little less on that. That's why I picked this chart. Because yesterday, I don't remember last week we were doing GPPs. They were like 30s. This is like 20s, be around the 20s. Let's see how this film plays out. Ooh, stopped out already.
Yeah.
Negative 24 pips. Just mark it up here. 24 times session 1. Negative 24. Negative 24. That'll be our first trade. Boom. So you can even do it as simple as this. See how this goes. I'm gonna still keep my zones. We could even just adjust our zones at this point, right? So price really went up to here. You can see it kind of wicked right there. So it's looking like this is our high. Actually, hop down to the 5 minutes, see if we can find that top. That 5-minute chart. So, right there. So I did trade against the trend too. It's maybe something. I'm gonna pull on my EMAs right now, just for the sake of knowing where everything is. Price is super consolidated right now. When the EMAs are bunched up like this, that just says consolidation. It's from the top to the bottom. So it's probably not the best time to trade, but just see this. It's not really trending. Yeah, that's a break and close right there. We can see if we can snag this. That TP1 to there. We'll make a pull TP2 down to. Really got to go to the lows. We got to go for the lows. So this is what I'm going to look at. I'm looking at this right here. Lows over here, and then we got our low right there. Okay, there's TP1 right there, right?
Yeah.
That's 24 pips. Oh no, 30 minutes, right? Did I put my stop loss in the right place? What did I say that was? 24 pips.
Yes, sir.
So that just made up for one of our losses right there. Position 124. And then position 2. At this point, you should go to break even. So we'll see what that does for us. Stop that right there. That's 0 pips on that situation. So we just 24, only 24, which is fine. I really want to get out of this big range. I want it to like, I want it to trend a little bit, but it's just stuck in this range right now. You can see it's even stuck on this 4-hour situation, right? So we're gonna cut this out. Make this our low. Let's see what's around here. Again, if I go to my 5-minute, just fine tune this real quick. That's at the lows right there, so we're good. Let's see if we can break out. See if we can break out. That was a really nice little situation right there, though. That wasn't a 4-hour situation, though. It was. It actually was a really tight 4-hour situation. Could have maybe caught that. Didn't. But right there, if you see that little sideways move. It's moving sideways again right now. Let's see what we got on the 4-hour. It's nothing on the 4-hour. The 4 hours looking like still got those tops right there. Doesn't want to break above this. Oh. That's too close, Continue to let it rock. See if we can get it to break any of these. Coming up there. Oh, almost.